He spent 10 years meticulously plotting his revenge. Single-handedly, he took on the entire justice system. But why did he harbor such deep hatred? 10 years ago, Clyde was playing with his daughter when two burglars suddenly broke in. One of them knocked him unconscious with a single blow. Rupert only wanted to rob them, but Darby had other ideas. Right in front of Clyde, he assaulted and murdered his wife. He didn't even spare Clyde's young daughter. Clyde watched it all happen but couldn't fight back. He nearly passed out several times. With his mouth gagged, even his screams were silent. Soon after, this horrific case made the news. Nick, the city's prosecutor with the highest conviction rate, took on the case. Just as they were about to secure a conviction, Darby's lawyer suddenly pulled some strings. Not only did he destroy key evidence, but he also exploited legal loopholes. Darby turned state's evidence against Rupert, claiming to be just an accomplice. This way, Darby would only serve a few years at most. Nick, fearing he might lose the case if it continued, and wanting to protect his 96% conviction rate, struck a deal with Darby's side. In the end, Rupert was sentenced to death with a 10-year delay, while Darby dodged a bullet. He'd be out in just a few years. When Clyde heard this news, it hit him like a thunderbolt. The very law that should have delivered justice had turned everything upside down. In that moment, his heart filled with despair and rage. 10 years later, on the day of Rupert's execution, everyone involved in the case was required to witness it. Even at the last moment, Rupert kept insisting he was innocent. Though everyone knew the truth in their hearts, there was nothing they could do. As the drugs entered his system, something unexpected happened. Instead of passing away peacefully, Rupert suddenly began convulsing violently. After writhing in agony, his life came to an end. Afterwards, they discovered someone had switched the drugs. On the back of the vial was written, "Can't fight fate." This was Darby's favorite saying. Without delay, Nick immediately brought a large police force to arrest Darby. Meanwhile, Darby, who was at home, suddenly received a phone call.